This is the 940 turn of the attack on Fossenac. First up, let's accrue some turns on the op sheets. So this is going to go up to 6, 5, 6. Pretty messy, but does the job. And for the Americans, is that number 2? That's number 2. Another. Oh, they were fired on. So only gain 1 on this one. It's going to take a while to get going on that. Bear with me one moment to see what that pinging is on my phone. To the game, right. Could I do some artillery? Probably not yet, still can't spot anything. This is moved, so yeah, we don't know if we can spot it or not. I'm going to give that a try. If I can spot there, then I can call down some artillery and let's start using it to pound away these Germans. Back in a minute after I've checked line of sight. Line of sight's definitely going to take a bit of getting used to, but no, he is down in the hollow. To be honest, given these were 420, even though he's a bit further up, I shouldn't have thought that was going to work anyway. So yet again, can't spot, no artillery, no aircraft. Let's see who goes first this time. British, oh sorry, British, give me my nationality there. The US, 5, Germans 5 is a draw, US 6, Germans 4, US again. Okay, let's still focus on the main attack. These machine guns are coming up and, well, loath to bring them any further until they're, so I think they're actually going to flip into that. This I think will be a shot, and I think we should do that. What have we got here? Platoon and 2 tanks. So let's swallow them, yeah, flip them. They can move the stack into here. Okay, this is definitely going to have a shot at him, and right, I better go and check line of sight on that one as well. You can't shoot anything anywhere. That was blocked as well by this hex. I suppose I didn't actually announce which hex I was going to, but as that was the one that was looking higher, then so no effect there. Okay, so they burned us. I'm going to have to go on the offensive here, so let's continue in and we definitely get a shot at them now. So 4 plus 5, because it's all these steps, 9 firepower as a starting point. We are in party protective, but someone's in move mode. Again, I'm only firing against the infantry here, so that cancels out. So no steps there. There was no need to be road moving. In fact, it can't be, he was off the road then. So he wasn't road moving, so those don't count, and there's only 5 steps that can actually affect, so that doesn't count, but it's +2 for range 1, so in the end +2, so 9 with a +2 rolls on the 14 to 16. Right, 42 or better to actually do some damage, 21 or better to get a morale check. 42, spot on. Right, so we lose a step from our, oh, hang on, I've got this wrong here. There was a tank in the hex 2 of them in fact. That should give me a +2 hang on, this doesn't make sense. A +2, but tank cover versus low fire. Anyway, that's a misprint. That's a -2 if you've got tanks in there. You can't get tank cover and make it worse, so that puts you back to 9. So that's actually just a morale check. Okay, let's go there. So let's quickly remind myself. Yeah, they've got morale at 2. Leave them that way. Morale at 2 in partly protective, which makes it 1. So I don't think that's going to do too much damage. Let's just see. Oh, that is ridiculous. 65. A save yourself retreat. So let's. Where am I going to go? So flips back to move road. He can move 3, but he can stop in the next terrain. Yes, they can. Well, they can stop there. So they just run back 1. And he's flipped. And let's quickly. Is it suppressed? And he's suppressed. And these guys are going to have to do as well. They run away with him, but they will stop there. And they put to farm mode. Put to farm mode. And so that wasn't a very glorious first effort there. I think we're going to have another go at that, but with a different bunch of people. So let's have a look at this lot. Okay, who do I'm going to leave him behind, but the rest of them, the stack. Oh, this is wrong. I know they're going to be in move mode, so flip him, flip and flip again. Clumsy. 1, 2, 3 again. Put those back there. Right, I'll have another go. Let's see if we can bring this guy off. So again, 4, 9. Basically 9 because everything cancels itself back out to 9. So again, what's the Germans going to do? A 53 at 9 is a step loss. This guy is shooting well. That's not good. So that takes him up to 2. Right, and a morale check. His morale is now. He's a G, isn't he? Yeah, so 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1 for partly protective is 3. What's he going to do? 43. He's going to be suppressed. Okay. Let's flip him this thing out. Just flip those over. They're going to stop and have a shot. Down at the pile. He goes there. With A suppressed. No, oh, I'll mock that up. Let's move that out again. So it does go. So I need to do it backwards. Where's my suppressed marker? On there. That goes to the bottom. And he goes on there to the bottom. And he goes on there to the bottom. So I'm going to Yeah, get her suppressed. G2, right. Well, good shooting this guy. He's flipped back, but he can't shoot anymore. I'm not going to do here. That terrain's going to block, but will this do? It's on a much longer slope, that one. So that's probably still going to be high. I think he's going to block. I'm just going to move him up. These guys will eventually sort him out. So that's just to make sure I cover everything off. Half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3 along the road. Oh, and this is when you really should look ahead. Another, oh, he's into there. He's going to have a shot at him. To be honest, I'm not going to challenge line of sight here because these are all sloping gradually over to here. So it looks like there's a shot there. So 4 is move mode, so it cuts out, it's partly protective. He did use road movement, so that's +2. And it's 2 hexes, which is another one, +3. So 4 with a +3. It takes up to the 7 or 8 column. Now I'm never quite sure what to do here because I could add the mortar in, which makes it up to 8, which is all good, but then I'd lose my range modifier, which is +1, but I'd still get all the others. So I don't know, what's the best thing? So that was 8. It cancels out the protective and the target. They've already gone. He was removing, that stays. But I'd lose the plus, and that still works out better. So 8 with a +2 is better than 4, yeah. So 8 with a +2 takes it to 10, 11 to 12. Get rid of those. Well, I'll keep those pieces marked there, I might need them. Let's have a shot. 12, I didn't need them. So he's got away with it, and I can't use the mortar again on any other fire. Okay, so that's all this moved up. He stayed. And well, I think those keep moving up slowly behind. These guys, make sure he does go that way. I'm going to move slowly up behind. He's waiting for this attack. These can nudge up a little bit closer. I won't bother flipping them. So I'm getting there, and now, yeah, I think it's time for these guys to move in and set up. So 1, 2. Now he didn't have line of sight to there, or did he? There? Nah. So he can't get opportunity farm because he didn't have in protected terrain, so he can stay there. He's available next time and can have a bash. Oh, he needs to come up as well. So they're both in there. Building up, ready for an attack on here. Those are still working down the line. I'm going to move on. Right, over on this side, it's 2 goes at breaching the mines. So let's start with him first. He's got to move in. That opens him up to far from here, which he's going to get. So this isn't in move mode. He doesn't have to be in move mode when I looked it up. So he can move in his current mode, but he does cause a movement overwatch trigger. So 4, 9, open doesn't save you anywhere, 9 plus with a +2 shift for the range, takes it up to the 14, 16. Let's see what this guy does. We get a 52. Ouch, I've got a step loss on there. So right, morale check. Morale of 2. He's in the open, so it doesn't help. So it is just a morale of 1 + 1 is 2. So he gets a 35. He survived. That's good. Okay, now takes attack of 9. If he can survive that, he's breached the minefield. So attack of 9, 24. 24 is no effect. Sorted. So let's get those out. That is now gone. And in my rather cobbled together setup, because I haven't quite got the right counters, that now becomes a minefield breach. Same here, he moves in, and let's see if we can break those out. So again 9, and he's in partially protective though, so let's cancel out the extra for the range. So it's just 9 with no modifiers. From here, 46 is a morale check. He's got a morale of 1, so should be fine. Oh, what did I say that for? He is suppressed. Right, that's not good news. I now need to work out, can he still do his minefield check? Bear with me a moment. Right, well, it says if the breaching unit is still in the minefield hex, attack it with column of 9 and apply only the modifier. But it then says if the unit still occupies the hex and is not suppressed or paralysed, it successfully created a breach. So I don't know if I can create a breach, but I think I still get attacked. So attack on 9, there's no stacking modifier. A 55 is a step loss. Marvellous. This is going well. So he's now lost. He has now lost a step. Stop it. Just that one as well. He now has to do another morale check. He's in a morale is now 2, 14, so he survives that, but he's stuck there and he hasn't suppressed the minefield. Marvellous. Okay, back in a minute. Back again. So this is not looking particularly clever. I've got one stuck there. He has at least breached it, so he's ready to move on and attack next time if he can survive the fire from here. I'll just finish off the attack on this side now. What am I doing? They will continue to move up, so we'll keep it on moving down this way. I might expose them a bit to some artillery fire here. I might be desperate enough to pull some in on that, although let's have a look. So that's the end of their go. These guys are still up here ready to support, so I can at least pull in some fire next time round. Same for down here. Now what do I want to do? Yeah, here he's going to recover suppression, and because we've already that is a safe X to do that. Yeah, maybe a mistake, but I'm going to see if he does that as well. That creates an Overwatch trigger. So again, and I can use the mortars again in this size. So it's 8 against. zone partly protected, that's a -2 shift. There's a tank in the hex, that's a -4 shift. And I lose my my bonus because I'm bringing the mortar in, but I said I would do that. So that's actually it's 8. That's 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 with minus 1, 2, 3, 4. I will need a 55, well, 36 or better to get a morale check. See what we can do. 13, no effect. That was worth the effect, although I will have another go at him. So let's see, right. Now it is the Germans' turn. Okay, so interesting. Right, I've got a few things I can shoot at here, and I didn't take that suppressed off. Should I have done? I didn't though, so I'll leave it. Right, he's going to have a go at him. I think we're doing... Ooh, mind you, this could be a bit dodgy. If I did that, I'm not sure I want to do that. If I shoot now and I'm fired, then I can allow him to move past me and even come in for an attack. That said, it'll all depend. I've got 50-50 chance. He can have an assault me, which I'll give him a shot back next time round. It's a tricky one. I think I'm going to have a shot. So let's start over here. 4. It's +3. Oh well, I've been overdoing it. It's only half the things at 1. Good thing, lucky. 4 + 3 is 7, and he's not moving, but he's in the open, so that doesn't help him. And I get a +2 shift, takes me to 13, and 46 is a step loss, so that's worthwhile. Oops, that. He's now got to take a morale check. 1, 3, 3, and he's got nothing to say. Needs 41 or less to survive. 25 he did. Okay, so fire marker. He's fired. Okay, I think in that case, right, I'm going to need to bring someone over in case they start to attack. Imagine. Yeah, he can't like have a go at him. Let's go. So he's going to lose his thing. Going to move 1 to there. Still got this covered, but again, I think he might need to move shortly. Okay. I think if he hangs around, he's likely to die. But he's meant to defend Vesselnak. Falling back into the woods isn't really in his orders. Running across the open seems a bit suicidal. I think he would have a shot across that. Looking down there, because that's below. That's above. That might block it. That does block it. Then we've got a chance to get it from there. I think he's going to take a shot at that being the same height terrain as that, and that's going to block him out. So that's 1, 2 to there, but he's going to get some opportunity fire from this hex here, if he can see it. Back in a minute once I've worked out whether or not I can see it. Again, the terrain around here has blocked things off. It seems like you can only pretty much shoot when you're next to him at the moment. So that was blocked. This is going to continue on his way to there and to there. And I took the opportunity to just double check those lines of sight at the same time. So he's now heading back into Vossenac, which seems more akin with his orders. One thing I have been forgetting, and is that when you fire, that creates an Overwatch trigger back at you. So actually here I should have allowed him to fire back. I'm not sure how many others I've missed, probably not too many I don't think, because you can't fire back if you're the trigger yourself, but when you're moving in and then someone fires at you. So this unit can fire back. Bear with me, I'm just going to have to double check if being in a minefield... Actually no, he's breached the minefield, he's alright. So that can fire back. He has got 3 firepower. I lost 2 units, so he's got 3 left, so that's round up to 2 more, so that's 5 in at these guys, and it's not going to be too happy. So he is in partly protective, so that's a -2 shift. He is dug in, which that's a -4 shifts. But he is next, the other guy's next door, so that's +2, so it's only a -2. So we've got 3 plus, I mean, he's got 3 steps left, so 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 with -2 is firing on a 3. I need 44 or better for a morale check. No effect. Okay, moving on then. He's moved back, so I've got some potential fire here. Interesting. I could have a shot at him, I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure I can have a shot at him as well. Well, I'll take both of them. Will I take both of them? No, I think I need him to be ready to react if someone moves up. But I think I can probably have a pop at this guy. So again, I'll do a quick pause just to check line of sight. Well, actually, that's sloping down that way. So sloping down this way. No, I'm not even going to challenge that line of sight. That's 4 plus 4 for the mortar is 8. He's in partly protective, so that's -2. And there's 2 energy attacks, so that's +1, so it's only -1, so 8. I get the +1 for 2 because it's a mortar. You've got to take the worst firing, so it's still 8 with just the -2 for partly protective, takes it down to the 5 column, and 52. 52 is a morale check. So 3 partly protective takes down to 2. Let's see what's going to happen to these guys. 42, they're safe, and he has fired. And the mortar's fired as well, actually. Oop, yeah, let's put that on there. Okay. Time for this guy to move as well. He think it probably is. He's not going to. Well, he's going to see him far over here. So, yeah, I'm gonna lose my duck-in status. Gone for good, and up. All those things there in the woods. He's only ever going to go one, but if I leave him on that, he should better get across next time round. And then we can tighten up the fight for this corner of the woods. A lot quicker for the Germans, a lot less to do. Actually, I think it is time for these guys to move up. 1, 2, and actually I didn't need to. Actually, they've gone 4. Yes, I needed it there. Makes me wonder, have I got a shot here? I think let's have a quick look and see if I have. Looks like it might be possible. One of the slight flaws with this particular map that they've used is that, of course, it doesn't have the nice little dots in the middle, so you're going to have to do that. But yeah, there is a line of sight, which would be good if I hadn't just remembered that actually he can't do up far because he didn't have line of sight from where he was coming from. So he can't respond. He's there for next time, but useful to know in terms of shooting for whoever goes first next time round. Germans don't have anybody suppressed to recover from, so at long last, it may not be such a long video, but it seems to be taking me a long time to record this one. That is the end of the 940 turn. Take the markers off and I will see you for the next turn at 10 o'clock.